Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel.
Good evening, boys and girls. Sorry, I'm eating with my mouth full of popcorn. How rude! Ah, shit, that was really bad. Ah!
Good effort. Right, we are back to... Right, this is a bit of a different video. So we have been sent a stack of DVDs from a company called Wild Eye Releasing.
Wild Eye Releasing. So this is an American company that specialises in like extreme cinema,
kind of,
horror, exploitation.
Yeah, cult, horror, cinema, exploitation.
So all the good shit.
So good stuff, but very
Oh,
low budget.
they do awesome t-shirts on their website. Yeah, I love when you said it.
Awesome t-shirts.
Awesome
So they
t-shirts.
do a range of it's mainly horror and other shit. I think there's a couple of action movies I've seen on their site. So American distributor, because some of the titles they release in the States have a different distributor in the UK. But anyway, so yeah, they got in touch. Well, we got in touch, and we said we'd love to sample some of your awesome products.
So we are sampling
So they've sent
some of the goodies.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6 titles.
Wow. Let's watch them all back to back right now.
We'll be up all night. We're going to watch them all and we're going to review them. Not all right now, like you want to do, back to back. We'll just, yeah, so there we go.
Alright then, what are we going with?
We are going for tonight, sold purely by the poster, we are going for Party Night.
Oh, look at that.
I mean, look at that poster.
That's great.
Brilliant. So,
It says on the back here, a good old-fashioned beer and bloodfest to revel in. Wow. Wow.
encapsulates the feel and hallmarks of the classic slasher films.
Let's do this. Let's do this.
We know nothing about it. I'm watching trailers. We're going to pop it in and give you our thoughts.
Cool.
Peace.
Oh, yeah.
Hey everyone, welcome back.
Hello.
Is that it?
That's it.
Hello.
Hello.
Right, we have watched
Party night. Whoa, party on, Wayne.
So yeah, synopsis. So, group of 6 high school students ditched their prom after party to have their own party.
Yes.
Well, they call it a party.
There's no party in Party Night. It could have just been called Night.
Yeah. Night to sit around.
Yeah, sit
So
around night. They almost drink beers. They almost
Chug.
play strip poker.
Almost.
They almost do a lot of things, but really they just sit there doing not a lot.
Yeah. So they go to this
Each to their own?
one of the characters' uncle's house in the
Yeah.
middle of the woods. Or
Middle of the
You
woods.
kind of get the impression it's in the middle of the woods to have their own party, and really it just nothing really happens when they get to the house. They don't really have a party. They try and play poker. They start having arguments.
Yeah, there's not really-
Some characters run off.
It's not really loaded with much exposition. It's just they go and they are there. And they
just
talk a little bit that we see. Well, bad shit starts to happen around. And you know what? This is quite a slimmed down, streamlined movie. I mean, it was
Yeah, how
like
long was
70
it?
minutes, I think we said at the end.
70 minutes.
70
long.
minutes. And it does really just kind of go, okay, all that crap that you get in other films, we don't necessarily need it. This
Well,
is
character development.
character
plot.
development, plot.
Yeah.
We just need some people to die
Yeah,
in
I
this
suppose
movie.
that is it. They just wanted to kill people. They
Yeah.
wanted some classic 80s homage
Yeah,
slasher killings.
It wears its 80s homage on the sleeve, but it's not so much in that sort of fun 80s feel. It's more than dark and nastier. You know,
yeah.
it's not really a laugh riot or like even the killings. You don't kind of go, yeah. You kind of go, it's kind of grisly.
Yeah.
Probably more
So let's-
burning than
So let's talk about some positives.
Prowler-ish.
Won't be too. Yeah, burning prowler. When it first to the back, a homage to classic slashers of the 80s, like Sleepaway Camp. Don't see that.
No, I do see that for Sleepaway Camp. This film, even though it's a 2017 movie, which I thought was a bit surprising. I thought it was a bit earlier than that. But a lot like those movies, you don't necessarily see knives going in or anything like that. You maybe see the aftermath and the blood, like sort of the Friday the 13th sequels. But you don't. It's not a killing fest in the sense of you're going to see like bits getting pulled off. You're going to see like knife, cut away eye, kind of Sleepaway Camp.
I see it. Like,
yeah.
Travis I think the character name was Travis. He got
He's
a
a
knife in
dick.
the head, but he played a dick really well.
Yeah. I think
I thought it was alright.
The budget is obvious in this movie. I mean,
So it was a Kickstarter funded film. We looked up at that. didn't we?
fair play
About
to him for
12
doing
grand.
it.
I mean,
fair play for him to doing it.
yeah, hats off, respect to the people who made this. They thought they're probably just a group of people who want to make a horror film.
Yeah.
Kickstarter now, with today's age, you can put shit up there and get people give you money.
So I thought the acting was.
So pros, come on.
The acting ranged from fine to not great, but when I'm saying not great, I'm not talking about truly awful. I'm talking about horror film tacky, not great.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and actually quite a lot
You
of
got
that,
what you expected.
yeah,
Tacky hot.
and quite a lot of the girls in this were quite likable in that sense that you kind of go, yeah, she's kind of forgettable, and I don't really know much about her, but she's interesting. She just kind of plays it well. Yeah, it's a
Practical
positive.
effects.
Practical effects. When they did something really well. Blood colour changed a bit.
Yeah,
But
sometimes diluted.
They wanted to
sometimes
show
not.
blood squirting out of holes.
I did like a couple of throat slash. There's one where she's laid down. It's really does pump out.
Yeah.
I thought. I must say that on pros, that was the best bit about it.
Killer mask. I like the killer's mask.
Yeah, the
I
killer's
like
mask.
the look
Don't
of the
know
killer.
why he's killing them, or didn't like his tracksuit.
Yeah, I didn't like the suit over the mask.
But the mask, yeah.
I didn't mind the fact that we didn't need to know too much about him. I think a positive was the fact that, again, probably playing with its budget, it thought we need to just get this film
get it
through.
going.
Yeah, get it on. And I quite like the fact it was like, we're here and shit's going down. So I like that. I like that about it. I liked the soundtrack. I'm a big fan of soundtracks for films.
Yeah, you are.
I like the score. I like some of the. There was definitely a bit of a Halloweeny homage score at one point. It wasn't anything like it, but it had the same sort of beats to it. There's a really good song in the closing credits. I was like, this is good.
I really like the closing credit text on the
Yeah,
screen.
the way it was done.
Yeah.
That looked like it,
So it looked like
elevated the budget and left you feeling like, yeah, we've watched something here that isn't just a student film. It felt a bit more than that. If I'm honest with some negatives, the budget for me seemed.
this was a Kickstarter.
Yeah, it seemed most stretched with the general direction, and that sounds awful to say, but
Well, there's scenes you were getting frustrated at where was and I actually turned to you and said, "Is this found footage?" Because some of the quality of filming,
it
it
felt
was really
like,
shaky cam.
yeah, and
But
again,
not meant to be shaky. We're
Yeah.
not watching Michael Bay here.
And the weird thing is, and again, in the 80s, when you picked up films like this on VHS, you kind of went, oh, yeah, it's cheap, it's dirty, it's nasty. And in a way, that had a charm. Films today that do that, I don't think, for whatever reason, have quite that charm. You kind of think, well, you know, I can put my iPhone, like this, there's an iPhone stood on a stand, put it on a fucking stand. We don't need to have it too shaky. And some of that, at the beginning, annoyed
Certainly
me.
at the beginning.
Seemed to get better.
Yeah, when they got to the house, it
Yeah,
got a
when
lot,
the actual
lot better.
killing started. So it's almost like if this was on late at night and you flicked on it, I can imagine a lot of people would turn this off 10 minutes in. But if you stick with
Stick
it,
with it, you get a reward.
you get a reward. You get a reward. Not a massive reward, but you know it's enjoyable enough. Enjoyable enough.
So there we go.
So are we certifying this midnight?
No.
No.
Well, are we even doing certified?
No, we're
not,
just
not
not
for these
gonna
reviews. This is different to our certified.
Oh,
reviews.
is it? This is just.
This is just us checking out these films kindly sent to us by Wild Eye Releasing and giving you our raw, unedited thoughts. So,
You know,
all in all, would I recommend Party Night? I would. I would recommend anyone.
Bargain bin, pick it up, stick it on.
Petrol station
fine.
pick up.
You know, you don't expect high class horror here. The Shining, this is not. But
Yes.
you know, if you like
But
those
for
80s
70
movies,
minutes, we passed the time.
yeah,
70 minutes,
yeah,
talking about it, and there was a good decapitation, but let down by some CGI blood. I mean, that bit at the end,
Oh,
we was like, oh yeah, a bit of a cheer, and then
because the strength of this
blood.
movie was its practical effects for this one random CGI bit, which was like, what?
What the
yeah, that was a shame.
But yeah, I would recommend it.
Fair enough.
We'll leave it as that.
Cool, cool.
Right, well, thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for more reviews from the kind bundle of DVDs sent our way.
Yeah, and see what else we've got coming up sooner or later. So be kind to each other. Life is short unless you're a vampire or a zombie.
Cheers.
Peace.